Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video here at Trader's Journey on YouTube. Thanks for joining me on yet another update, which is going to be covering off SOS and OCGN. I know you guys have been going ham on the subscribe button, so keep it going. If you guys are new to this channel, new to this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and join me for some exciting plays throughout the year. So man, it's been an exciting day in the market. So I'm going to start off with SOS because I know you guys have been going crazy with this stock as well. So we hit both profit targets which I had on the stock. 483 was the clear level that I needed to clear before testing the $6 602, which is what I had. So price managed to break above that and then come back down to retest 483. So that's where I got a bit concerned there, but we managed to support here at roughly 489, which was great. And you know, now we're seeing the price, the market is still live, we're seeing the market come back to retest 602. So it's very, very strong right now, and I personally feel we're going to get past that 602 and potentially retest the next profit target which I have. So I'm going to share that with you guys, what my next profit target is. But you know, as we've touched 602, rejected, if we try to break 6.02 again, then these are my profit targets, guys. I have a profit target. Next profit target would be 723. So I think in the next week, I would personally feel 723 would be a strong profit target to achieve there. Considering this huge rally which we're seeing here, it definitely looks like that 723 is the next key area to target there. So that's what I'm watching out for. Obviously now we're still in a bullish position here on the smaller time frame. So and you guys are aware of the news from the previous video which I posted on the channel that they've received their mining rigs earlier than they expected. So that's just allowing them to mine these cryptocurrencies a lot earlier. So for investors, from an investor's point of view, this is a great buy-in, and clearly there was a lot of buying today. And it pushed past that 602 level, which I had in mind as a profit target. But I'm just gonna I'm going to chart this price level of 644 as that's a key resistance area at this point. So we're going to watch for those key levels to break before we retest that sort of $7 range. But man, I'm super bullish. I'm super excited for this play. I've not sold out my position personally, so I can't wait to see where this goes. I'm super bullish, super excited for what the business has in store for us. And as we get new mining rigs, as soon as they get delivered, we're just going to be churning more revenue, and the business is going to be doing a lot better. So I'm hoping to see more buyers step in here in the markets as they get aware of the news that SOS is managing they're managing to mine their own cryptocurrency. So obviously that is only one business segment. They do other things as well. They're involved with so many other businesses, which I'll probably get into in another video. But if you want to know about that, you can go back to my previous videos on the channel. So that brings me on to OCGN, guys. So a very quick update for you guys. OCGN, a lot of you have been worried. I've been seeing some funny comments in my previous video saying, oh, it's below $10. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. Guys, it is a risky play, but I've said this from the beginning. I am not in this play heavy. I'm in this play pretty light right now. Once I see news of the phase 3 being concluded, FDA approving the vaccine, that is when I start doubling down on my investments. But guys, I'm in super light here. So either way, wherever this stock goes, it's not going to concern me because I am in this trade extremely light. So, but here's what I'm expecting. So we clearly broke this downward trend, which was formed here back on the 8th of February when I started to talk about the sell-off here and why the analysts gave it a bad rating as a hold rather than a buy. So there was one analyst which I mentioned on my previous video. You guys will remember that, but he gave it a current price rating of around $13. So you can see it hovered around there, reached that high, and then it's kind of hovering at that level. And that is purely because buyers are knowing that if an analyst is giving a $13 rating on this stock, they're not going to let it surpass that, and there's going to be some profit taking there and some sellers. But we've clearly broken, from a technical analysis point of view, we've clearly broken the downward trend, which is very good. So I'm expecting a bigger move, but in the short to medium term, before we see phase 3 concluded, before we see any vaccine approval by the FDA, I believe the price is just going to consolidate in this area. We're not going to see any huge moves at this point. Keep in mind, guys, we have 48 different institutional investors invested in this stock. So this stock is exciting. So that should just tell you something about this stock. Now, having said that, guys, it is a risky play, which is, like I said, I am in this trade fairly light. So the reason why it's risky is, I mean, look where the stock was trading at on the 5th of Feb. It was only trading at $4 or $5, right? So, and if you go back in time, it's almost like 5,000% return on this stock just in the few weeks, right? So what you need to consider is when a stock goes up that much, you're going to expect a pullback, like we have seen already just now. Found strong support here, right? And it found support at 892 before we seen this reversal. So good thing is we found support, right? We're holding these levels pretty well, which is good. The other good thing is we've got institutions invested here, which is great as well. But the key thing is here, guys, until we see phase 3, that is still a risky trade. You want to see approvals, you want to see that confirmation on the fundamentals there and in the news before we see this price make the bigger moves. Now it did run up there. Analysts did bring it back down, and we have the analysts to blame for this, guys. We have the analysts to blame for the rejection and this downward trend. But now we've seen that break. You know, there's some confidence here, and that is confidence that we have buyers sitting at these levels to maintain this price point. So I think we're going to hover here for a while, but I'm in this for the long run because, you know, this business isn't just involved with the COVID-19 vaccine, guys. They are involved with sort of gene therapies for blindness, like sort of curing blindness. They are involved with other areas as well. So it's not only the vaccine that's exciting here. Obviously that's driving the price at this point, but they are involved in several other healthcare opportunities. So from that perspective, guys, I think we still have some opportunity here, and we just need to sit tight and wait for some FDA approval and those phase 3 trials to be concluded. And the other thing to mention, guys, as a negative point is that this company is a loss-making company. So I mean, from an investor's point of view, that is going to create some concern. So until we see, obviously they're going to get roughly 45% of the profits if this vaccine goes through. So that may push them out of this negative spiral they've been in of the losses that they've been incurring and making. So there is some positive signs and there's some negative signs. You guys have to weigh it up, and which is why I'm in this position fairly light. I'm waiting to see some approval before adding any more money into this play. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below how you guys are expecting this stock to go. I'm interested in hearing your opinions. Let me know what you think of SOS. I know a lot of you have been messaging me on Instagram. So congratulations to anyone who managed to get into this trade. Oh, just speaking of that, it looks like it's just popping up here. So we may see it retest to 602. So this is live, guys. I'm going to follow up this video with a live video YouTube session where I'm just going to be covering off the market in general, and hopefully doing some analysis on some of the stocks you guys want to go through. So feel free to join me on the YouTube live straight after this video. If you haven't checked out my Instagram, it is traderjourney_official. So be sure to check me out there. Leave me a message, drop some likes here, and stay tuned for more plays, hopefully. And just want to thank you all for the support you guys have been showing on the channel. I really appreciate it. But I'll be sure to be providing you constant value throughout this year. So thanks very much for watching. I will catch you all on the next one. Take care. Goodbye.